All right. So basically, guys, I think we all get the crux of what this stage is all about and what we're aiming to achieve. So I just wanted to quickly do a bit of around the room to get from you guys, like, what did you make out of yesterday's session? And do you have any questions or concerns? But generally, what was your read on yesterday's session? I'm gonna start with you, Grace.
Yeah. For the past 3 hours, I've been trying to master my elevator speech, and it's been great. It's like recording myself and replaying it. Yeah. But the only question I have now, because that takes like 40 seconds. And I'm like, we still have like more of the roles, the soft skills. So I'm wondering, are we not going to go above that 90?
No. The 90 is a guide.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about timeline.
Okay.
Okay. Like by the time you get used to, when you're trying to learn something, your brain is doing a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
By the time you get used to it, delivery won't feel like that because now you're fluent in it. But my focus right now is to get you to understand what you're saying, not to memorize or cram it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the big focus is understanding what, like, word for word, what does it mean? So because even if they ask you another question, they can ask you what some of your strengths are. You can pretty much use that part of
That part of who you are.
do you understand? So you can use some of, but if you've crammed it, you can't reuse.
Yeah.
So don't worry about the time. Worry about like your ability to comprehend what this looks like right now. And then as we build on top of it today, then you start to learn that. But I'm really pleased to hear that you attempted to record.
Yeah.
I think that's really important.
I even bettered some of the write-up.
So that's good. That's good. Amazing. Any other person?
I feel yesterday's class was really, really like very insightful. It looks like we've all been waiting for this stage as well, and to just like see how like real life scenarios are when it comes to the interviews and all. So I learned a lot of things,
Okay.
so much, and trying to also build on the step one and step two we talked about yesterday, the little bit of step two we talked about yesterday as well. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
That's good. That's good. Amazing. Amazing. Any other person wants to share? Looks like Temi is driving. We're missing Gift, Chidima, and we're missing Olabisi as well. MM, are you with us? Or shall I expect another round of I'm with you, but
I'm here.
but
I don't have excuse.
what's the but?
There's no but, Tayo. Yesterday.
But I cannot show my face. even junior BA is concurring.
Wow. My niece's name is Light as well.
So, okay. What's your reason for not being on camera?
Oh dear. Because I just came back from work not so long ago. Sorry. I will be on camera. Like I was yesterday, I ended up being on camera. Yesterday's session was, for me, I don't know, honestly, it was a bit, it felt like a lot, but it felt like something that we can do, I guess, because it's just the beginning. We'll probably work our way to like get in there. And I feel like I was a bit tense too, but hopefully down the line it gets better. And I will work on what you talked about on the elevator pitch this weekend.
Okay. That's a normal feeling to feel like it's a lot because it is a lot and it's new as well. So I won't take that feeling too seriously. It's just a normal reaction to when you're doing something new. Okay. But I need you on camera. That way I can see The reason I'm asking that you guys come on camera is because if I don't see you now, we're going to have a lot of difficulties when you start to attend mock interview preps, and that can be very frustrating. Real story, there was a guy who never turned on his camera for 12 weeks during the course of the learning phase. He never turned on his camera, and all of our attempt to get him to turn on his camera was, oh, I'm a private person, there's people on the call, yada, yada. I'm like, do you want to get into a six-figure job, or you care about what people are going to say about what you look like or what you don't look like? I don't know. My read is I like to, like, everyone's really special and like super important, but you're not that special. So because if you start to think that you're like one of this or this and that, you're going to be worried about what people say or don't say. And that's exactly what he did. But guess what happened? During interview prep, we spent 4 solid weeks trying to fix expression. Can you imagine? Because we never saw him present. We never saw him do anything. He did everything off camera. And we had to be like, okay, we're going to respect your decision, but this is it. When we got to the stage of interview, he would be doing like this and like look everywhere but the camera. I'm like, no one's going to give you a job. We spent about a month trying to fix that. And you can understand. So I'm telling you guys, help me so I can help you as well. Of course, it works now. It works in PEP. He eventually got 2 offers, but it took craziness from us. And that's insane. And to be honest, if I had that type of person on board, again, I would tell them to go. I would not allow that. I would genuinely tell them, if you cannot comply with what the requirement of this session is, I'm sorry, I cannot work with you. So please, I want to encourage everyone to please come on camera. I want you to not spend time trying to fix things when we could have just solved it easily. When there's pressure, trust me, you won't like it. When you're coming to this session and you see other people doing all the things in a way that is expected, but then there's you where we're having to correct. And one thing you can be assured of is we don't mind words. We could have mind words with you in class, but when it comes to job preparation, what you see is what you get. Plain, of course, respectful, but very direct. So please, I don't want anyone to present their pitch to me today without being on camera. Please, takes away the effort. The easiest thing is to just say, guys, this is the pitch, go and develop it. Do you agree? That's the easiest thing. And to be honest, saves me time. I just show you guys, go and do it yourself. But that's not what we do here. It's practical. I want you to feel like we're working together and we're indeed together. Other trainings will just give you, go and develop your stuff, whether you do it or whether it is okay, whether it's the way you say it, nobody cares, but I do. So as I care, I want you to also care, please. All right. I think I might get started. It's quite disappointing that we've only got a handful of you guys on call right now. And what that means is going to have some people delay us or set us back a little bit. Do people typically turn up late to your classes? No?
Sometimes, but not so many people, just few, like maybe 3 people. And yeah.
4 people. Okay. I'll just quickly leave a message. What the... Did you leave a message already? I think you did, Grace. Oh. So I'm missing the guys as well. Is Davis on this call? Yeah. Davis is on call.
Davies, Ola, Shay, Missy, Anita.
Yeah, she didn't join yesterday as well. Okay. All right. I have to get started because I need to respect you guys as well. Okay, cool. Okay, I believe you guys can see step 2 and you guys can see my screen. So I'm gonna make you guys big. All right, someone wants to remind us what step 1 was all about and what I said we have to say for step 1. Anyone?
We
Mavis?
have to, okay, sorry.
Thanks, Grace.
So you said that we need to thank everyone. If there's one person or two people there, make sure we're thanking everyone and not the person that asked us the question. And then we also need to mention our names and give a general overview of what we do and our skills. That's basically what I could get.
Any other person wants to add on top of what Mavis just said because it's not complete? Not complete.
Yeah, experience. We'll talk about the number of experiences, number of years of experience we have, and industry we've worked in and projects we've worked on.
Okay. Mavis, did you have that written down anywhere?
Is it experiences?
Experience. So
Yes.
what are the 3 key things that we spoke about in step 1? That we mentioned that step 1 is to have. I know you were kind of like out and about. It's probably hard for you to follow. Anyone wants to help Mavis out? Temi. Okay, Temi.
Yeah, you said okay.
Okay, Anne, you go, please.
Yeah, you said years of experience, the industry we worked in, and also the project category.
All right, thank you. Mavis, did you catch that?
No, I did not. I'm a bit distracted.
All right, that's fine. You might have to rewatch the video.
Yeah.
I need to grab this. But I really want us to please pay utmost attention where possible. And if it's not possible, please, I encourage you to rewatch this video. There's not going to be any magic. Yeah, I can assure you, if you attend an interview, you don't have a structure, they won't call you back. And it can get really, really frustrating. So something that you could have done once, killed it. If you're not prepared, you're going to have multiple rounds. And we want to avoid that. Not like it's a bad thing to have multiple rounds, but where there's an opportunity for you to get one round. Someone went for an interview today and they already gave her the question. So we just treated the question together. I cannot start to remind you of what the steps are in that period. You don't have time. I only want to tell you, remember what we spoke about this? And you say yes, that's where you should start from. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? It's going to be super hard to start to teach from ground when you have 15 minutes or when you have 30 minutes. Even if you have one day, it's hard because your brain is going to be working like, oh my gosh, this is all new. So please, I really, really want to encourage every one of us to kindly, if you're not in a position where you can pay full attention right now, please rewatch. Please rewatch. And don't rewatch it like Netflix. Rewatch it like I really want to document it. Okay, so please, it's really, really important. All right, so that's fine. I think Anita just responded. She's unable to be a part of today's session. All right, with that said, Temi, are you with us now?
Yes.
Okay. Sweet. I gave you guys a task. And I said, I wanted you to start to work on core duties of a business analyst. Do we have that on Miro? Should we jump to Miro and go and check Miro? Yeah.
Mine is on wall though. I'll just copy and paste.
Yeah, please pop it on Miro so that way I can see it and then we can save time. Please pop it on Miro. Okay, so
Should he go to another sticky note or underneath the
doesn't matter. Anyone that works, just put your name there.
system?
Tayo.
Tammy, hi.
Yeah, sorry, I won't be able to come on Miro because I don't have access to a computer right now. Yeah, just in 10 minutes.
That's
I
fine.
will. Okay.
Okay, so guys, I need everyone on camera. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, Tammy is unable to jump on right now, so there's only 6 of you guys. Who is ready to tell me what they've done with the core duties?
I'll tell you.
Okay, Grace, you're ready. Anne, are you ready as well?
I just want to paste it underneath.
Ifeanyi, are you ready as well?
Yes, I'm just trying to paste it on
I'm
Miro.
ready. I'll just paste it now as well.
Okay. Tolu, do you have yours ready as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay, mine is there now. I'm just going to read what I wrote. Mine is there now, Tayo.
All right. Can you see my screen? So I'm going to make it bigger.
Okay, make it bigger so I can just read because I've not
Yeah,
internalized.
of course. Of course.
Yeah. So I wrote as a business analyst. Oh, just from here, right?
You said that again?
Am I supposed to read it now? Read this part?
Yeah.
Or everything? Okay. Okay, so should I start or you have something to ask me before I start?
I'll just give me one moment. Where is it? Okay, cool. So we're just going to do a bit of a replay of like yesterday, but don't do everything. I want
Okay.
to see how it flows. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much, Grace, for attending today's session. How are you doing?
Oh, very well, Tayo. And how are you?
Not too bad. Thank you for asking. All right, let's jump right into it. Do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Oh, sure. All right. Thank you so much, Tayo, for having me today. My name is Grace, and I've been a BA for over 6 years. As a BA, I've been able to create value through process improvement, solution solution implementation. In the course of my job as a BA, I've been able to work in various sectors, including finance, IT, healthcare, and also the educational sector. Also, I've been able to lead and also coordinate and work together with team members in projects such as digital improvement, data migration, and also operational efficiency. As a BA, I believe my strong strengths would be trying to connect the proposed solution to the business needs. Being a business analyst, I see my role as very critical to driving meaningful business improvement and ensuring that proposed solutions are aligned with organizational strategic goals. I take responsibility in gathering, analyzing, and documenting business requirements by engaging closely with stakeholders. And these stakeholders could be departmental heads, project sponsors, and also end users. I often leverage tools such as process flow diagrams and business process models to map out the current workflows in order to help to identify whatever inefficiencies there are and also areas that need optimization. One of my key strengths is facilitating clear communication between business and technical teams. I act as a bridge that ensures that the business needs are in line with the technical solutions that have been developed. I believe a successful BA must focus on closing the gap between the current state and the desired future state. This requires a lot of collaboration across both technical and non-technical teams, and the ability to translate complex requirements into actionable insights. So I'm so tensed.
All right. What you started with, where did you get that from? Are you trying to say things from your head and then you lost the connection?
Yeah.
You see what you have? You're going to really, really struggle. You've lumped a lot of information together. Expect 3 or 4 lines per nugget. This, I can assure you, to take you time for you to be able to deliver it naturally. And I see my role. I work with team members, departmental heads. Okay? Recruiters don't care about that. It's story in their mind. I say sell yourself, not, I need to fix this. Okay, so the first thing that we did was your name.
Yeah.
Let me make that a bit bigger so you can see what I'm doing. Thank you for the opportunity to be here today. My name is Grace, and I've been a business analyst for over 6 years, with experience in helping businesses understand their needs, improve processes, and provide solutions. Okay, nice and brief. Over the years, I have had the opportunity to work in various industries, including healthcare, IT. You mentioned finance as well when you were delivering. Where'd you get that from? Over the years, I've had the opportunity to work across various industries such as healthcare, IT, and education. One, two, three. I should also have that. So those were the first 3 things that we spoke about yesterday. Project, industry, name, years of experience. Okay? We want to keep it. You know, there's a way you can use 20 words to describe something, that you can use 5 strong words to describe it. And it would sell you more than using 20. So the approach is not to have plenty. The approach is to have quality. That if you drop one word, it's like, oh my God, like that was insane. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what I want to replicate. As a business analyst, I consider in my role as a business analyst, I consider my role as critical to driving meaningful business improvement. and ensuring that proposed solutions are aligned with organization strategic goals. I believe it is my responsibility to gather, analyze, and document business requirement. And I do this, not enough space anymore. I'm going to copy some of these things and put it here. So if your sticky note gives you that cross sign, it's telling you that there's too much. Yeah. What the hell is happening? I think I copied something right now. Do you have it in a Word doc?
Yes.
Okay, just put it there. All right, so as a business analyst, I consider my role as critical to driving meaningful business improvement and ensuring that proposed solutions are aligned with the organization's strategic goals. I believe it is my responsibility to gather, analyze, and document business requirements. And I do this by leveraging my strong communication skills. I'm gonna write that in full. Some skills in engaging stakeholders, and ultimately delivering value. Okay, so can you see what I did there? You want to keep it nice and tidy, not moving around the circle and like writing 15 stuff. Do you understand what I'm saying, Grace?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did you do your soft skills?
Yes, that it didn't contain. I didn't even know it didn't come in because of the space. So I've put it in the other sticky note. I thought everything came in, but
Why are we talking about tools? I don't want to hear about tools. I said soft skills.
that should be that strength part.
Is it this?
Yes.
One of my key strengths is facilitating clear communication. What does that mean? Between business and technical teams. I act as a bridge to ensure that technical solutions developed are not only feasible, but also fully meet business. That's a repetition. We already spoke about ensuring that proposed solutions aligns with organization goals. What I want to see with your soft skills is choose one.
I'm talking about the communication.
Is it problem? I already spoke about communication there. Is it problem solving skills you want to use? Is it interpersonal skills? Which one do you want to use? Think about that and put it there. All right. You can talk about strong collaboration skills for anyone, but put an outcome there. Who else is ready?
Can I try? Okay.
Please.
Okay.
This is you, right? The green.
Yes, that's me. Yeah.
All right, amazing. Ifani, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Thank you so much for having me, Tayo. My name is Ifeanyi, and I've been a business analyst for about 5 years. I've worked across various industries such as manufacturing, information technology, and finance, where I've led and delivered value across various complex projects, including CRM migration, enterprise resource planning upgrade, and business process reengineering. In my role as a BA, it's my responsibility to ensure that projects meet and align with organizational goals and set objective criteria through identification of stakeholder/business pain points, identification of business needs, requirement gathering and elicitation. Implementing requirement gathering and elicitation, implementing BA techniques such as SWOT analysis and gap analysis in order to deliver business value, leveraging my interpersonal skills, problem-solving skills, and analytical skills.
I said deliver this like you're in an interview. You just read. Why? I need you guys to talk to me as though you're in an interview. Also, tell me exactly your chances of being able to understand. Like, it's not aligned, it's not coherent, it's a lot of blob that we've just whacked together. Okay? In my role as a BA, it is my responsibility to ensure that project meets and align with organization goals and their set objectives. Just organization goals. I work project meet and align with organization. I do this through understanding stakeholder business pinpoint, business needs. Leveraging strong I do this through with organization goals. I leverage my analytical skills and my communication skills. Okay, let's start with leverage my skills and analytical skills. Dive deep into understanding business needs, business pain point. I leverage and to dive into understanding business pain point, business needs. What business needs. Are you here with me? So I leverage my communication skills and analytical skills to dive deep into understanding business pain point and business needs. As a business analyst, I would typically gap analysis, of course. Gather and elicit requirement. As a business analyst, I would typically perform gap analysis, of course, gather and elicit requirement. Another sure. Recommend the business. All right, I hope that helps. Who else? Please start to
Let me go.
Okay, and is that kind of simplified for you, if I?
Yes, it is. Thank you. Okay.
What's your color?
Yellow.
There you are. All right, very quickly, Anne, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah. Hello, Tayo. Thank you for having me today. I'm super thrilled for this session. So yes, my name is Anne.
A bit of smile. Thank you.
My name is Anne and have been a business analyst now for 5 years with experience in leading digital and operational transformation in various sectors such as IT, banking, and finance sector. Speaking of some complex initiatives I've delivered, this includes implementation of CRM platforms, lending processes such as retail, commercial, project finance, and some process improvements. In my role as a business analyst, I help organizations bridge the gap between current operations and future goals by aligning projects with strategic objectives through strong stakeholder engagement and a collaborative solutions-driven approach. And with this, I'm able to leverage on my strong verbal communication and critical thinking skills, paired with a collaborative and empathetic approach to deliver real value.
Great work. Really, really great work. But we need to work on the delivery. I need you to loosen up completely and believe in yourself that you can do this, okay? Because your tone is still very apprehensive, a little bit like, oh my God, am I going to say the wrong thing? Like you're literally reading. And in my role as a business analyst, I okay, should sure that I am able to help organizations bridge the gap between current operations and future goals by aligning with strategic objectives by future goals. I align project. With strategic objectives. Um. mm-mm. All right. I'm gonna leave that as that. Okay. That one was looking a bit of a repetition. All right. Who's next?
Thank you.
Can go next.
Okay. Let us go. Tolu, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Thank you so much for having me here today, Tayo. I really appreciate the opportunity. My name is Tolu. I've been working as a business analyst for over 5 years. In that time, I have had the opportunity to work across industries like education, healthcare, IT, and real estate, specifically the non-residential real estate. Speaking of some of the initiative I've been a part of, I've had the opportunity to work across a complex range of projects from system upgrades to process improvement and a few transformation initiative as well, which I'll be willing to shed more light on in the course of this interview. I would like to describe myself as someone who's passionate about helping businesses solve real problems. In terms of what I do as a business analyst, my role is all about making sure projects solve the right problem. I work closely with stakeholders to really understand the business needs, gather and write requirements, and lead the delivery of practical, valuable solutions. I have been told by so many people that I have strong communication and analytical skills. They say it really stands out, which I'm so proud of. And I enjoy simplifying the complex, that is, complex products or solutions. I also pride myself on writing clear, investable user stories and valid focused documentation like BLDs and non-functional requirements. When it comes to getting the job done, I'm big on collaboration, structured planning, and also using tools like Jira, Confluence, Visio to stay on top of things and keep the momentum going. I think I have to remove that last one. Tired. I don't like the way I ended it.
There's a lot of blob in there. All right, I'm going to try and fix it. This I've been told. I'm gonna remove that. You've not been told. No, based on the result. Okay.
Okay.
Um,
And I felt it was too long.
well,
I
you're
was talking.
So in terms of what I do, speaking of what I do,
Okay.
what I do as a BA, my role involves ensuring
Okay.
projects solve the right problem. I understand. Speaking of what I do as a BA, my role involves ensuring there is strong alignment between my deliverables and business needs. I spend time understanding business needs, gathering and writing requirements. Leverage my strong. I'm just going to move what you said around and analytical skills in understanding the business needs, gathering and writing requirement, and ultimately lead the delivery of practical. Ultimately lead the delivery on the world. So pride myself. I'm confident. I am confident of my strong prowess in writing clear and festival user stories. Developing PRDs. Don't go and say abbreviation in the interview. You need to say it in full. Okay. All right. That's it.
Okay.
Who else? Okay. If I've got nobody, I'm gonna go to right.
I like to go.
Okay. Welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Amazing. Gift. Do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Hi, Taya. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss further. Don't know if you can see me. My name is Gift, and I've been working as a business analyst for over 5 years. It's been quite a while. And I've had the pleasure of working across various industries like IT, banking, payment platforms, and also healthcare, which has afforded me the opportunity to work across Europe, Africa, and Asia as well. My project I've handled thus far has been around process and improvement projects, transformational, and then CRM projects as well. As a business analyst, really, my role has been to identify business needs, recommending solutions, and also working closely with teams to implement the solutions. I've achieved this through continuous stakeholder engagements, through interviews, workshops, as well as questionnaires, where I've gathered the requirements in formal documents while using wireframes and user stories to ensure the output is desired by all. I must say that my strong communication and interpersonal skills has helped me a lot within my career. And I'd also love the excitement and the brilliance that emerges from team collaboration.
Well done. I'm just going to look for an opportunity where we can merge things together. I have, as a BA, my role has been to identify, as a BA, my role revolves around identifying business needs, recommending solutions, and working closely with teams to implement these solutions. I have successfully done this through my strong interpersonal and communication skills, which has also shown through continuous stakeholder engagement. That's not the only thing that made you achieve that. Because it's just an engagement. It doesn't tell us the outcome. Where I've gathered requirements in formal document. What does that mean? What is the document? While using wireframes and user stories to ensure output is desired by all. No, don't agree with that. Very vague, and it doesn't sell you as a person.
Okay.
Working closely with teams to implement these solutions. I have achieved this through continuous collaboration, through continuous stakeholder engagement, I've achieved through continuous stakeholder engagement, performing gap analysis, leading refinement sessions, and coordinating user acceptance. These are not new to you, right? You know all these things I'm talking about.
Yes, yes.
And coordinating UAT sessions. I should also my strong interpersonal and communication skills ensured I'm able to successfully coordinate workshops and develop artifacts such as I'm just shortening them so you can fix the acronyms yourself. BRD, business case, user stories, whatever that looks like for you. What I'm looking for is simplicity, but also providing really, really strong points to them. So as a BA, my role revolves around identifying business needs, recommending solutions, and working closely with teams to implement this. I revolve around identifying business needs, recommending solutions, and okay, I'm going to change that. Determining and recommending solutions. I've achieved this through continuous stakeholder engagement, performing gap analysis, leading refinement sessions, and coordinating user acceptance sessions. I should also have that my strong interpersonal and comm skills to ensure I'm able to successfully coordinate workshops and develop artifacts, including. All right, how does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds okay.
So we just want to, I don't want us beating around the bush and repeating things. You want to, because we don't have a lot of time. So where there's an opportunity, I want to be able to, in one sentence, talk about my soft skills, but also talk about the technical output. Different from me saying, I also have good communication skills and good analytical skills. Okay, what has that brought out?
Yeah.
Do you understand? So it's really around, due to your strong communication skills and interpersonal skills, You need communication skills to run a workshop. You can use active listening skills, anyone, right? You can swap things around. And then with that listening skills, you go ahead and develop this. Please don't say the acronym in your session. Please don't say the acronym. I've just put that there at the same time. Welcome, Chidima. All right, is that all good? Gift, are you comfortable with that?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Cool. Amazing.
And
Hi, Chidima. Welcome. Are you with us?
Thank you, Tayo.
You missed yesterday's session.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
What did I miss?
I'm going to leave that to you to determine when you watch the video. You missed quite a lot. Are you in a position where you can talk today?
Not really.
Okay, then I'm going to leave you to watch the video afterwards then.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Not a problem. All right, where are you?
Pink, on your left. No, just next to what it says Davis, I think.
Yeah.
Next to who?
Davis.
That's assuming I can see Davis on my board. I can
Still on
see
the left.
BC.
Like where you have
Yes, this is
All right, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Hi, Tayo. I'm really excited to be here today. Thanks for having me. My name is and I've been a business analyst for just a little over 6 years now. In those periods, I've supported businesses to identify and address problems and source opportunities for growth and improvement. I would say I've been privileged to deliver value across different sectors such as education, healthcare, and retail services. And speaking of projects, I have delivered and led complex initiatives, which includes process improvement, transformational projects, and CRM initiatives. In my role as a business analyst, I believe strongly on collaborative approach when working within a team and solid stakeholder engagement in supporting businesses and preferring solutions that add value and meet the needs of the business. I excite my strong communication and interpersonal skills in my role as the bridge between the business and technical team in bringing business solutions and projects to life. I'm also very practical in my work in ensuring continuous alignment and understanding of strategic goals and business solutions during implementation of business solutions. I should have worked on that, sorry.
You guys kind of laugh like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't have included that. I should have removed that. Like that was great. It's like this last part, and Tolutu is like, no, this last part, I should have removed it. That's what happens when you read things over and over, and then you realize, oh no, remove this. Great work, well done. I just move a couple of things around. From here to here, we're good. In my role as a BE, I believe strongly in collaborative approach when working in a team and a solid stakeholder engagement in supporting businesses and preferring solutions that not only had value, that not only meet the needs of the business, but also had value. That not only meet the needs of the business, but also had value. Business.
It was tricky thinking of like a synonym for that.
That's all right. You don't have to
word or something.
My in my room as the bridge between when it comes to what's this in bringing business solutions and project to life. I'm also very proud in my work in ensuring continuous alignment and understanding of your data. Okay. And not only meet business needs. Okay. I should also have. I've not been seeing people put names in the middle. You forget. So put a name there. Don't just write.
The interview's name.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I also had tire. When it comes to value to the business, I should also have that. Ensuring the solution makes sense. Engage. Stakeholders. Let me set document. Okay. All right. I tried myself as a problem solver and a strong communicator. All right. And the quality of facts that I produce. Ranging cases, project chapters, and investable. All right. I think I've just simplified it a bit.
Yeah, thank you. How was the presentation? I didn't get feedback.
It was
on that.
okay. It was okay. Could be better. I think there's
Okay.
going to be more fluency as you
Okay.
get into it, but at least it didn't necessarily strongly feel like you're reading, which is good.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. I'm going to move to the next part.
I've not said my own.
Ready?
Mhm.
Ready now? Cool.
Yeah.
All righty. I believe I saw you not too long ago.
It's up. You just passed it.
I just
The
did.
black one.
Ah,
Can you make it bold? I was trying to make it bold. It wasn't working on my end.
okay.
Okay.
All right, Mavis, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Hi, Taya. Thank you for having me here today. I'm really excited to be here.
Energy.
My name is Mavis, and I have been a business analyst for over 5 years now, specializing in improving product delivery and partnering with businesses to design solutions that actually meet their strategic needs across various industries. So I've worked in healthcare, I've worked in manufacturing, and also in IT. My core expertise includes requirements elicitation and analysis, that I collaborate with stakeholders to uncover pain points and define clear objectives. I also do process optimization, gap analysis, and stakeholder collaboration, acting as a bridge between teams to ensure that there is alignment. I thrive in adaptive communication, strategic storytelling, empathetic leadership, and agile problem solving. Thank you.
All right, great. Except that you haven't followed the structure. So you've just gone ahead and said all these great things, but you're going to struggle to deliver them. I can assure you. Because you start with telling them your years of experience and product delivery and partner business, which is good. That meets strategic needs across industries. Okay. Well, what types of project have you worked on? And why are we talking about your skill set? Here, your skill sets, requirement elicitation and analysis, collaborating with stakeholders to uncover what did you use. This is like listing. Okay. We don't want to list. So I'm going to need you to actually try and rewatch the video and create it based on the nugget, the different.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do it that way. But the first one's good. These ones don't delete because you would still need them. Like you will need those wordings, but not in the way that we've listed them. We just need to like plug them strategically into places, because when you list things, it's like someone is asking you and say, oh, run me through like the process of preparing jollof rice. And then you say, yeah, Tara can help you. Rice, oil, tomatoes, onions, curry, thyme, water. Would they be confused?
Yeah.
Because you've just listed the ingredients. That's not a process. You've not given me story like, oh, Taya, there are different types of jollof rice actually. Are you talking about Nigerian jollof or Sierra Leone jollof or which one? I say, yeah, Nigerian jollof. Okay, do you like it spicy or do you just like it mild and moderate? Okay, cool. Okay, let's talk about the ingredient. Those are the things that you would need. But this is the actual recipe to prepare smoky Nigerian jollof. Then you go into the details. You can even say, look, I learned this recipe from my mother. My mother really cooks XYZ. And this is, do you understand what I'm trying to say? So we don't want to list, because then how do you differentiate yourself from the crowd? Okay, I know you were distracted a bit yesterday, but that's fine. Like if you watch the video, you would definitely catch up. That should not be a problem. All right, I'm going to jump right into the other sides of things. And I'll give.
Can I come in too as well, please?
I need your camera turned on, Emery. Yes, you would when I come back to the other one. If I don't see your camera turned on, I assume you're not with me. And I need to get going. Okay, so I need you to turn on your camera, please. Then that tells me I need to call you. Otherwise, if your camera is off, I'm not going to bug you. Just keep watching. We're going to do the soft skills and approach to work. Then you can read all of yours for me. Comfortable with that? Are you there? Can't hear you anymore.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Have you done the core duties?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, add the soft skills and approach to work, and then I'm going to read both together. All right, guys. So we've spoken about years of experience. We've spoken about name. We've spoken about project type, right? And then we've spoken about industry. We've also spoken about core duties of a business analyst. So what are your core duties? Of course, you cannot list everything, but it's just, if you look at most job descriptions, most of them are looking for a BA that can gather requirement, elicit requirement, can write quality user stories, can facilitate user acceptance testing sessions. Like those are some of the things that they're looking for rather. So we need to be able to infuse that in our pitch naturally as well, right? Now, in terms of your soft skills, I need you to choose one or two. Some of you guys already did this part, and some of you haven't. If you have, that's fine. If you haven't, that's fine. Choose two or three. On my slide, I've said, see, I've put a name in there, right? You can say, I believe my verbal and written communication skills has ensured that I'm able to facilitate effective workshops. You could say that in yours, or as ensure that I'm able to facilitate effective interviews and produce quality artifacts such as business case, project charter, non-functional requirement document. What we're trying to do there is not just to list, oh, I also have good communication skills, problem solving skills, analytical skills. Like, it's boring. Are you guys with me? So what we want to do is talk about that skill and what that skill has really, really helped you to do properly or do better. You can say, I believe that my analytical skills has ensured I'm able to uncover root causes of problems when working within an initiative, ultimately helping me to produce quality documentation such as scope documentation, solution requirement documentation, project charter. Something along that lines. Guys, are we together? Are you because I need you to understand the logic. It is not just for me to go there and go and write it for you. That's not the point. Gift, are you with us? Henry, Ifeanyi, are you guys with us? Oh, tell me you're back. Welcome.
Yes, I'm here.
I'm here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I just want you guys to understand because I don't want to have to be correcting your work when I'm quite literally explaining what the logic is. The logic is not to just say, I have X skills. Talk about 2 or 3 skills and talk about how you've used those skills based on what you know. I think the one that I wrote for Gift was around should use these skills to lead and coordinate effective user acceptance testing sessions. So you can do that. Or you can talk about the fact that these skills has helped you to participate effectively during Scrum ceremonies and has helped you to run effective backlog refinement session. Whatever that looks like, I want you guys to talk about things that come naturally to you. Are we together, guys? So Mavis, you can start from this and then you can rewatch the other one so you're not having to do everything all over. So start with your soft skills and let's build that. And then when you rewatch the class, you can build the last 3. You've already done the beginning, which is your name, years of experience, and industry. You just need project type. So you're just going to be in depth of project type and core duties. So if that's just the 2 that you have to do and rewatch this video, that's fine. But please work with me and do this soft skills part and your approach to work. And then we only have 2 more left and that we're done. We're done with this. Like, guys, it's not even complex at all. Team, are we together? Are you guys, if you don't already, if you haven't built your soft skills, please use any of the ones that I've mentioned to do it. And the last one for step 2 is your approach to work. Guys, this one's very, very important. The reason I'm saying this is important is because recruiters, okay, now you've told them, oh, I've been a BA for 10 years and I have worked in XYZ industry. I've also done this type of project. These are all, some of the things that I've done as my roles and responsibility. This is also my soft skill. But how do you do this thing? What is your approach? What is your strategy? Guys, are we together? What is your strategy? And the answer to this is your business analysis, planning, and monitoring session. So for as a BA, your approach to work includes understanding the context. Understanding the context. I want to say something like, in my journey as a business analyst or in my role as a business analyst, I have contributed to project success through comprehensive understanding of the context in which I am working. As a BA, for me to be successful, I spend time understanding the project context. I spend time understanding the project objective. Because guys, if you don't understand that, can you just jump and go and work and start to and deliver something great? If I don't understand Grace and her children, and maybe she's trying to explain to me, Taya, my kids, this is what they love to eat. They don't like this type of clothes. They love this. I said, Taya, please help me look after my kids for 5 days. If I don't study those children and understand, oh, they actually like this type of music. They like it when I dance with them. Are we going to have a good time? No. So no matter how much of an experienced mother or whatnot you are, you still need to understand the children in your care because every child is not the same. Agreed? It's the same thing with projects. So as a BA, during this session, you want to tell them, this is how I differentiate myself as a business analyst. This is how I have contributed to successful delivery of the initiatives that I've been a part of. I do this through my detailed business analysis planning, which includes understanding the project context, understanding the project objective, identifying my stakeholders. Because if I don't identify who my stakeholders are, then I might be talking to the wrong people. Guys, are we together? Right? So what we want to do with the approach to work is just a couple of blobs. You just want to tell them, hey guys, this is my own strategy as a BA. Whenever because they can even ask you a question. So what's the first things that you do when you are assigned to a project? You don't want to say, oh, I'm going to start writing requirements. No. The first thing that I do as a BA, anytime I've been deployed to a new project, is first of all, I spend time in understand the context in which I am working. So I do that through doing my detailed business analysis planning. And that includes me understanding the project context, the organization goals. What are the goals? What's the strategic goals of this company that I'm working in? Then I move into if the project objective has been defined, I might read useful documentation such as the project charter, because that's what typically initiates a project. Once that is approved, you know you have a project. And then you move on to your business case. But guys, the key point that I want to see in your approach to work is you need to talk about either you put everything under detailed business analysis planning, or you talk about the fact that you before you do anything, you try to understand the organization goals, the context in which you're working. You try to understand the objective as well. Okay? And you also identify your stakeholders. So you're not guessing. You're not guessing. And maybe it's gift. I think gift is the product delivery lead. I'm not sure. Or I think it's Grace. Or I think it's Mavis. Like you need to know them. Develop what we call the stakeholder engagement plan. If you like, you can have that in your feed. But I just want it nice and solid. And then if you want, you can tie it back to through this approach, you leverage some tools such as Jira, Visio. Please don't write draw.io. I don't want to see that. Visio. We will introduce you to draw.io because it's a free tool. Visio is part of Microsoft Suite. And if you know Microsoft, you have to pay for everything. But if you can use draw.io or Lucidchat, you can use Visio. Visio is what most organizations in Australia use. Okay? So please don't write draw.io, but if you can use draw.io, you can use Visio. All right, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to document this, and then we go to the last two. So please, if you haven't done your soft skills, do it. And if you haven't done your approach to work, does anyone have any questions? No? Cool. All right. If you're ready, let me know so we can read.
Yeah, I think I'm ready.
You got both of them now?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, let's go.
Can I start?
Not yet. I'm going to share the screen so I can make adjustment and everyone can see. Just give me a moment. Let me move this to the big screen. And where are you? Oh, God. Disappear. Okay, cool. There you are. Okay. You should be able to see mirror now. What color are you, Henry?
Yellow, I think the one on the right.
On the right. There.
Top right.
Okay, cool.
I'm in a very dark spot.
That's all right.
So I'm here so that I don't have to be like this always.
You're fine, so long as I can see expression. All right. Henry, do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Thanks, Tayo. Um, it's a pleasure for this opportunity to have an interview with you here today. My name is Henry, and I have been a business analyst for over 7 years. During this period, I have worked in the logistics, health, and construction industries. Speaking of some of the complex initiatives I've been part of, include data migration and analysis, project coordination, infrastructure testing and commissioning, construction and maintenance planning. My core responsibilities included collaborating with users and stakeholders to gather and define systems and project requirements. I also coordinated Agile ceremonies and sprint planning while managing time-critical project milestones, analyzed current processes and documented inefficiencies. I also proposed functional improvements, developed user and training documentation, supported system testing. I also facilitated stakeholder engagement and acted as a central reference point throughout the project. This has enabled me to showcase my analytical skills, interpersonal communication, and as well time management skills. In my business analysis career span, I have contributed to project success and company growth through my business analytical skills, problem solving, and stakeholder collaboration with tools such as Jira, Visual Confluence, and Draw.io.
Why did your face like that? Because I specifically said not to use Draw.io.
For your feedback.
And then you went ahead and used. Oh.
For your feedback.
And then you went ahead and did it. All right. Let's see. Okay, so we looked at this yesterday anyways. And my question was in relation to all of this. Are there things that you've been a part of in the past?
Sorry?
Infrastructure, testing, commissioning, construction, and all that jazz. Are there things that you've been a part of in the past?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. So you're going to remember them. So your responsibilities, my core responsibilities include collaborating with users and stakeholders to gather and define system requirement. Coordinated agile ceremonies and sprint planning. That's tautology. Agile ceremonies, sprint planning is part of the ceremony. Coordinated about managing critical. I'm going to delete. Are you okay for me to delete something?
It's fine, please.
Different stakeholders together and define business. I know. Coordinated agile ceremonies. Analyze current processes and documented inefficiencies. For credit, yeah, analytical thinking. You didn't do what I said for approach to work. I spoke about business analysis planning, understanding project context, understanding project objective. That's what I'm looking for, not this. So please fix it. Okay?
All right.
Yeah. Other than that, this is good. This is good. This is nearly there. But I've contributed to project success and company go through detailed business analysis. Guys, please write that because I'm not going to be writing it for you. That's why I took time in explaining that. Business analysis planning and monitoring. Context. Okay, there you go, Henry. Fixed it for you. Who's ready?
Thank you, Ty.
It's all right. Who else is ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so just do the new ones. All right, please go ahead.
You can see.
Yeah, click out of it.
Okay. So my analytical skills have helped me in uncovering the root causes of problems in order to provide quality documentations like project charter and business case. In my journey as a BA, I always make use of detailed business analysis, planning, and monitoring, understanding the context and objectives of any project I'm working on, working in sync with the overall business strategy, and identifying relevant stakeholders. I also leverage collaboration tools such as Jira and Confluence to manage my work. Okay.
I should also have a tool such as Jira. Okay, so please add this to the last bit, okay?
Okay.
All right, amazing, well done. Who's next? Who's next? Is Ifeanyi with us?
I can go. I don't know if I've done it okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Green?
Yes.
Okay, could you click out of it, please?
Okay. I've clicked out of it.
All right, great. Let's go.
Do you want me to save it then?
No, the new ones. Just the soft skills and approach to work. You haven't done approach to work. No, that's okay. That's fine. You can just copy what I have on the screen when you're home and just read it. If you're experiencing difficulties crafting out yours, I'm going to send you guys some stuff, but it's easier if you craft out yours because then that's your word. But you seem to have a fair bit of distraction going on, so that can be tough. And I feel like there's a bit of a battle between you and like what you're doing right now because you feel like I haven't done the others. So yeah, so that can happen. That's fine. Let me read what you've done. I excel in verbal crafting clear artifact like business requirement document, yeah, and use stories to breed technical and yeah. So that's not necessarily what I'm looking for. What I would get you to do is what I have on the screen, you can use it. Okay. It's developed, fleshed out. The reason we run this session is because I want you guys to put it in your own words. So you can start with mine and then put that in your words. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm also going to send some additional documentation as well. There's going to be 3 different types of elevator pitch. You can choose the one that you want. There's one that you can deliver in 2 minutes. That's for interesting speakers and people that can talk fast. There's one for better, so you can choose. But don't worry about it. Maybe it's like there's already the one that even if you copied what I have in my PowerPoint, that will do. Like it's solid, it's complete.
Okay.
Yeah. That can happen. That's not a big deal. Who else?
Thank you.
No worries. Gift, done? Temi, are you with us? Tolu, are you done? Are you done? Ola, are you done? Ifeanyi,
I'm almost done.
thank you. Ifeanyi, are you with us?
I'm just working on it.
Okay. Tolu,
Yeah, Tayo, I'm not sure because I don't know what to add. I
to
feel like
which
I don't
one?
know what to add again on my.
Can you click out? Are you done? Just complete it and then we can review. Hey, you haven't added anything. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'll go back to sharing the slide so it can guide you guys. Oh, stop sharing. Can you guys see the slide? Okay.
Yeah.
We only have 2 left, and the 2 is very simple. Or I'm going to give you guys 3 more minutes. And you're going to stop talking as well, so it's not distracting. Please let me know when you're ready so you can deliver it and then I can. Ready?
I can't see this.
Who's that?
Sorry, that was me. Sorry.
You want something?
No. Okay. Can I give it a go?
Cool. Let's go. All right, let me share the mirror screen.
Okay. I think I have not clicked out of it. Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
Cool. What color are you?
Pink.
Pinky. Who is beside you?
Um, um, I'm below Tolu.
You don't have your name on it. Please put your name on
No,
it.
I'm putting it right now. Yep. Okay. Yeah, name is on it now.
Tolu and Gift, can I get you guys to click out of your work for a second? Yeah, Gift here. Okay, thank you. I just need to be able to move Timmy's work. Okay, cool. Okay, when you're ready, Timmy.
Okay. I'm ready.
All right. Did we review any of your work yesterday?
Yes, but I've added it, the ones for today.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just saying, I just want to know where exactly I need to start from. All right,
Yeah.
amazing. Do you want to tell me a bit about yourself from the beginning?
Well, thank you, Tayo, for having me here today. I've been a business analyst for over 5 years, and during that time, I have supported organizations in improving systems and process across government, education, environmental services, and IT. My core strengths lie in eliciting and analyzing requirement, mapping current and future state processes using BPMN, crafting user stories and specifications, facilitating workshops and supporting user acceptance testing. I leverage tools like Jira, Visio, Excel, and Miro to deliver clear, actionable, and visually compelling solutions. A key driver of my success is my ability to build trust and foster collaboration with diverse stakeholders. My interpersonal skills enable me to navigate conflicting priorities, uncovering deeper insights during workshops, and secure consensus efficiently and boost stakeholder buy-in for transformative changes. I approach every project with curiosity and a commitment to continuous improvement, delivering practical user-centric solutions that align with strategic business goals. Thank you.
Okay, I'm not muted. All right, thanks, Tammy. Except that you kind of deviated from the structure. I get it, like you guys want to do your stuff, but that's going to be really, really challenging for you because I'm looking for quality. I'm not just looking for English or like things that look pretty on paper. I'm looking for specific things that's going to sell you when you're in an interview. That's what I'm looking for. Let me go back to the screen. Okay, so you said your strength lies in why do you want to elicit and analyze requirement? Because you always want to tie the things that you do to like something. In the context in which you work, your strength lie in eliciting and analyzing requirement. Okay, mapping current and future state processes using BPMN. If you're talking to someone that is not that technical, they probably won't understand. Crafting user stories and specifications. This is so long, especially right after you've told them. You didn't tell us the types of project that you've worked on. Oh, am I missing something? In improving systems and processes, just the industry. So project missing. My core strengths lie in eliciting and I leverage tools. Yeah, it's just not coherent. A key driver of my success in what? In doing what success? The ability to build trust and foster collaboration with diverse stakeholders. Then he came here and said my interpersonal skills enable me to navigate conflicting priorities, uncover deep insight during workshop, secure consensus efficiently, no. I'm going to need you to follow the structure, please, because this is all English that doesn't sell you. It's just a bunch of words that look pretty, but it doesn't sell you as a person in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to reshare my slide so you see what I'm talking about. Where is it? But I just want us to be very mindful. There's a reason I have suggested a thing like this is, you can find this anywhere, what you've just written. Okay, I go to an interview and say I want to build trust and foster collaboration and this and that. I haven't told them how that links to my work as a BA. You need to sell yourself. I'm not saying you guys should go there and speak English. I said sell yourself. That's what I want. I approach every project with curiosity and a commitment to continuous improvement. English. It's not personable. It's not personal. It's just, nah, don't like it. I need to fix that. Thank God's name is this slide. Have you been following what we've been saying?
Yeah.
All right, you might have to rewatch the video, but maybe I'm going to take the pain to go back to some of the things that I've said. All right. When I say core duties is different from me saying I try and foster collaboration and do buying. Duties are what have you done? Mirroring what is on that job description. How many of you remember some of the things we saw in the job description yesterday? They were looking for someone that can create a BLD. They're looking, you guys go to Seek right now and try and, are you with me, Temi? Because I'm re-explaining this for you. Or you're a bit distracted. All right, I can't hear you.
I'm with you. I can hear you.
You're on the move. And that worries me. Because then you might as well go and roll to video. If you're not settled, then there's no point me re-explaining because
I can hear you. I'm with you.
I don't want you to just hear me. I need you to be able to just sit down and take notes from what I'm saying. Because that's what happens eventually. You will try and create English, and that's not what I'm looking for. And I can tell you for a fact, they won't be impressed as well. All right. I'll leave it to when you're a bit settled. Who else is ready to go?
All right.
All right. Let's go. Ola, is that you?
Yeah, the blue one. Can I go now?
Just give me a second so I can share the screen and I can see. What was your color?
Blue, light blue.
Can you click out of it? Okay. Did I review your work yesterday?
Nah, I passed out more or less. I had work, so I kind of left like around 8.
So we didn't go through any of the things that you did.
None of my stuffs were gone through.
Okay. Do you want to tell me a bit about yourself?
Thank you for having me. My name is Fumilayo Olawale. I'm a professional business analyst with over 5 years of experience working across multiple industries to deliver. Better calm down.
Yes, slow down. No one talks like that in real life. Conversational.
Okay.
not delivering a pitch. Talk to me.
Okay, thank you for having me. My name is Fumilayo Olawale, and I am a professional business analyst with over 5 years of experience working across multiple industries to deliver solutions aligned with organizational goals. I specialize in translating complex business needs into clear, actionable requirements using tools such as a BPMN, ERDs, user stories, stakeholder maps, and service blueprints. My focus is always on aligning business objectives with user needs, whether I'm mapping processes, supporting development teams, or driving stakeholder engagements. I bring strong written and verbal communication skills, attention to detail, critical thinking, stakeholder empathy, and the ability to work collaboratively across teams, utilizing tools like Jira and Confluence expertly. I am naturally curious and take a structured approach to problem solving, always with the goal of understanding my stakeholders and providing tailored and practical solutions. My approach to work starts with the understanding of the context of the situation. I apply my knowledge and experience to analyze challenge thoroughly, considering all relevant aspects of the project before drawing conclusions and presenting findings. I believe in intentional, evidence-driven, and user-focused in everything I deliver. Thank you.
See why you kept saying sorry? Because your mouth is moving faster than your brain is. And you need to be on.
So why I said that was my phone was ringing actually.
Well, you bumped on your word. Even
Yeah,
though
I
you're
did.
right in front of you. I can tell this is from ChatGPT, but it's okay. But my fear is, how are you going to deliver this by yourself? Because it's like very wordy. Do you,
Yeah, I can reduce that actually.
without cramming?
It's actually my word. What I just did was I just let ChatGPT just proofread it for me, so I'm not making any mistakes like typos and all those stuff.
I can see it does sound like a natural speaker, but I know ChatGPT when I say it.
Yeah, I know. The dashes already gave it out.
Yeah, I specialize in translating complex business needs into clear, actionable requirement. I don't want you to using tools such as BPMN. What's ERD?
Sorry?
What's ERD?
Entity relationship diagrams.
I said no acronyms.
Okay.
And also, it is too early to start to talk about tools.
Okay.
Like it's not bad if you can defend it properly. But I would talk about like more valuable things in there. Anyway, you've spoken about your project. Which industry? You just said multiple.
Yeah, I just said multiple industry.
What does that
Yeah.
help? Will they come and did they know you? I'm not going to come to your house and be like, Ola, sorry, what do you mean by multiple? You give valuable details. I explained this yesterday that the reason you're telling them industries, it helps them to match you to, oh, if he has done this before, then it makes sense. It strengthens your application.
Okay.
Please don't, if it's about fancy English, a lot of people, interviews is easy. I've told you guys, the best people don't get the job. The best presenters get the job. The most technical people don't get the job. Guess what? Because technical people just go there and just want to, I know this job. But interviews don't work like that. You need to sell yourself. Talk, what does multiple industry mean? For all I care, it could be whatever. You haven't told me the project category that you've worked on. So I don't really know where to place you. That means I have to ask you.
Okay.
Gone ahead and told me tools. They don't care about tools. Trust me, proper organizations don't even require you to know how to use tools. Just know what it is used for. They've got Jira administrators. They will coach you. They will set the board up for you. So everybody is always so quick to go talk about tools and all that jazz. They don't care. If it's about hiring people that know how to use tools, they will go and hire the SMEs of that tools, not you. They want to hire a BA, not a Jira admin or a BPMN admin. You can talk about it and link it, but listing, I don't agree. I like the things that are good that I think would sell you. I'm thinking about what's going to sell you in that interview. I'm not thinking about good English or bad English. It's all about sales for me. Are you selling yourself properly? Okay.
So review is too wordy, remove the
Not even just
tools
about the
and multiple
wordiness,
industries.
just about like the use of words. And so thank you for having me. My name is Femi, and I'm a business analyst with over 5 years of experience working across, tell us the industry to deliver multiple industries where I have delivered solutions, where I have delivered solutions that aligns solutions. And then write the project type. In my role as a BA, I specialize in translating complex business needs as a collection requirement. Mapping processes and driving stakeholder engagement. It is. Strong reasonable communication skills, attention to detail. This is elevating my strong written and communication skills. Attention to detail. Yeah, something like this.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. And you can try and talk about and driving stakeholder engagement. I have led successful delivery. I have successfully delivered a project, leveraging my strong and written verbal communication skills. All right. Something like that. Please flesh it out. Like, I just want a nice bullet point, but strong, not like you're telling a story. Also, remember, guys, you need to be able to say this in a natural way. So if it is too much, you'll be tempted to cram it. And I don't want that. All right. I'm going to go to the last bit of the steps. We've done step 1, 2, and then I'll give you guys a break. All right, let you guys have some break. Right, are we together?
Yes.
I don't know why this thing keeps running away. It's so annoying. All right, guys, let's go to the last step. So far, so good. What have we spoken about, guys? So far, so good. What have we spoken about? Please unmute your microphones. Are you guys tired? All right. So far, so good. What have we spoken about?
About things that should be in our speech.
I just need you to list out the 6 things that were spoken about in step 1 and 2.
Okay.
So should have our name,
Year of experience,
Experience.
industry you've worked,
Project category,
Third category.
all duties of a BA, what you've done and how you did it, and then soft skills.
Yep. Amazing.
Approach to work.
Yeah. All right, good. Let's go to the last step, which is probably the easiest.
Okay.
So the step 3 involves 2 things. And these are just to break the ice and make it nice and really, really great to round up your spiel. Now, you always want to talk about the value that you bring. Guys, remember what I said. Your elevator pitch is not just to go and show that you understand English. It is not IELTS. Okay? It is not PT. You're going there to tell them that I'm the best person for this job. And the only thing that they are banking on are the words coming out of your mouth. Like Ola said, multiple industries. Even if they have witchcraft, they might not be able to tap into all the data of the industries that Ola has worked. So you need to tell them, I'm a good speaker. Okay, what makes you a good speaker? Is it your stage presence? Is it the way you communicate? Is it the way you think about? Is it like your creative thinking? Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So it's not just about going there and just putting a couple of nice English together. Ask yourself, every sentence, is it selling me as a person? If it is not selling you, move on. If it is not selling you, it is just English. And if you cannot put up words that will sell you, why should a recruiter care? Why should they hire you when you're not selling yourself? Now, the last step, which is step 3, please write this down, is the value you bring. And you will typically find the answer to this on the job description. Remember yesterday when we were doing that resume, they said who they are looking for. Can you guys remember? They also said what they are looking for in that person. Can you guys remember? They spoke about the issue and they said, this is the type of person we're looking for that can solve this problem. So that is where you find the value you bring. Just as a roundup, Grace, thank you so much for the opportunity. I'd like to talk about the value that I'm going to bring to this position, or I'd like to talk about how I am uniquely placed for this position. As I round up, Telu, I'd love to delve into a bit more detail on how I am uniquely placed for this position, or on how I believe I can support Commonwealth Bank in this initiative. If you can name the bank, you can talk about how you're uniquely placed. You can talk about how you intend to work with them to help them achieve their goals. As a round up, Grace, based on what you said earlier on at the start of this interview, the Commonwealth Bank is currently in the process of delivering a consolidated CRM. I'd love to delve into a bit more detail on how I believe I am uniquely placed to support Commonwealth Bank with this. With my extensive experience coordinating and leading user acceptance testing and working across multiple complex initiatives, such as this particular one that you've mentioned, or I believe my strong prowess, or I believe my strong abilities in critically thinking about a situation, or my abilities in delving into root cause uniquely places me, like something like that. Do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So the value you bring, you would find it in the job description, but you can have a general one. So the template is, at this point, I'd like to dive quickly into how I intend to support your organization. I believe my strong proficiency in understanding stakeholder needs, uncovering business pain points, and delving into root causes better positions me for this job. Something like that. And then lastly, for me, Grace, when I'm not busy being a BA or when I'm not busy working, I love to try different cuisines across the state. So far, so good. I have tried about 15 different cuisines and I intend to do more. Yeah, that's it about me. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Temi, I look forward to sharing more detail as we go. Not just land the point and they're wondering, sorry, Tayo, are you still talking? Mavis, are you still talking? You know how you can stop talking abruptly? Guys, do we know? We've seen that before, where you feel like, oh, sorry, I didn't know that you finished talking. Have you ever said that to someone before? Grace, you're laughing. Maybe like, sorry, Mavis, I didn't know that you're done. No, it sounded like you were, and like, yes, I was done like 5 minutes ago. Sorry, I thought you were thinking about your thoughts. You don't want to go to an interview and do that, please. Land your point. Landing your point involves saying, yeah, so, and that was it about me. Thank you so much. I'll be more than happy to take more questions now. Yeah, that's a little bit about my journey in the last 6 years working as a business analyst. Thank you. Yeah, that was a few zoom into my life as a BA in the last 7 years. Now I'm happy to take more questions. Are we together? The value you bring basically is talking about why you're uniquely placed for that job, why you're the best person for that job other than Tayo. You're nailing and tying everything together. But you cannot tell Temi that the reason Temi should hire me as a chef is because I know how to cook fried rice, when Temi does not like fried rice. When Temi told me at the beginning that, Tayo, my best meal is plantain and egg. Then I said, Temi, the reason I think you should hire me is because I'm the best at cooking jollof rice. Is that going to resonate with Temi? No, because she already told me what she likes. Plantain and egg. So this is just an additional point to sell yourself in that instance. So your icebreaker, what are your interests? Do you like going for a walk? Do you like going to the gym? Do you like reading books? Do you like traveling? Do you love road trips? Are you a fashion designer? Do you plan events outside of work? Are you a hairstylist? Do you glam people up? Are you a makeup artist? What do you enjoy doing outside of work? How do you relax? Are you your own body? Relax at home and like, what are you? Think about that. If your hands are tied, it doesn't look like you're typing. All right, please let's go and do the last bit of the steps. Or do you guys want to go on break first and then you come back and do it? Which one? Make a pick. Go on break, then come back to do it, or do it, then go on break. Then we'll review when we come back. Grace is like, Tyler, please let me just do this thing and stop asking questions. Let me just do it and move on.
This is the last stage now, right?
Yeah, this is the last step. All right, you guys do it. Then we'll review after a 5 minute or 10-minute break. Gift, you were not here when I was talking, or were you just listening in?
I was listening in.
Okay, cool. Please let me know when you're done. So the value you bring is really what differentiates you. And talking about the value you bring makes you present yourself as someone who goes into the detail. And you're not just someone that will just send Mavis a gift for gifting's sake, but you've listened to what she likes. And then you're gifting her based on her likes, the things that she enjoys. You know, when someone sends you a gift and you're like, wow, this person knows me. Have you ever felt like that, guys? Because you're like, this is so thoughtful. Like, wow, I didn't even realize gift was listening. I didn't even realize gift noticed that this is my best color, or this is my best brand of perfume or whatnot. That's the thing with the value you bring. But have a structure for it. So that way, when you're going for a job, you can just, okay, I think this job, they're really looking for someone that's really good at coordinating user acceptance testing, or they're looking for someone who has health background. So I can talk about that. But the answer to this one, you'll find it in the job description. Okay, but just put a placeholder. Put a placeholder in your pitch, so you always remember. And some of the things that I will send to you today as well, they're full elevator pitch, fully developed. This is not a template like this. It's fully developed. You can leverage it. You can use it however you feel like, however you choose. Icebreaker should be easy. Mavis, are you with us? Icebreaker should be easy. It's just really what you enjoy doing. If you think it's an opportunity to sell yourself as well, you can. I remember Oma. What Oma did with this is Oma plans event. So Oma says, lastly, when I'm not busy being a BA, I delve into event planning, which also helps, which also means I'm engaging with a lot of stakeholders. So she also used that to further buttress the fact that she still works, even though it's event planning, she's still managing and engaging stakeholders and building things based on their needs. So buttressing and strengthening our application as the best BA for this. And are we together?
Yes.
Oh, amazing. All right, guys, let me know when you're done. Please take a 10-minute break or 5 minutes. I think it's been an info overload. Guys, are we done? Grace, you're done? Okay. Yes or no? Ola, are you done?
Yes.
Sorry, for some reason I can't type in my own Miro.
That means it's full. Grab another sticky note.
Okay.
Yeah. If it's full, you won't be able to type. It has a word limit. Are we together? Ifeanyi, are you done?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Oh,
Okay. When you guys are done, let's go on break at 7:25. And let's be back at that. If you guys are not done, then it's only 5 minute break. But if you're done, we take 10. So in 2 minutes, we'll go on break. Tolu done? Mavis done? And Henry, are you with us? Henry, are you with us or you've gone to have dinner? Yeah, Henry's gone to have his dinner. All right, guys, please take 5 minutes and please come back at 7:30. See you at 7:30. Let's make sure you take the break and don't stay in front of your computer. See you at 7:30, guys. Hey, please come back. Please come back. Are you guys done? Ola, are you done?
Yeah.
Who's ready for review? It's been a big day for you guys.
Can I?
All right, let me share my screen and then we can have your pitch. Okay. Ready?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What color?
Blue, light blue.
Okay. Okay, cool. Please go ahead. The last two.
Yeah. At this point, Tosin, I would like to briefly share how I intend to support Jason Solutions. I believe my strength lies in understanding the context of each situation and using that insight to create actionable, goal-aligned solutions. My ability to connect stakeholder needs with clear strategic outcomes is something I consistently bring to the table. Lastly, for me, when I'm not busy solving problems as a business analyst, I enjoy writing, listening to music, and diving into fictional books as it helps me stay creative and balanced.
You need to say the last part with excitement because that's what you love doing outside of work. All right, good. Who's next?
Like, can I just try for my soft skills and approach to work?
You haven't done that?
Oh no, not yet. I was just a bit late on that.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah, sorry. And for my soft skills, I'm of the opinion that my verbal and written communication skills have ensured that I'm able to facilitate successful workshops and also initiate successful agile ceremonies like the sprint retrospective meeting. Through my journey as a BA, my approach to work includes understanding the context of the objective and strategic goals of the organization. More. Through my journey as a BA, I've been able to through my journey as a BA, my approach to work includes understanding the context of project objective and strategic goals of the organization so that I can successfully deliver the business initiative I am part of while identifying key stakeholders.
You haven't done the other part.
No, not yet. Still working on it. The last two.
All right, who's next?
Thank you.
I'll go.
Yeah.
The other small one by the side.
Let's go.
Okay, let me see. Also, Tayo, with my wealth of experience in critical thinking and delving into root cause, I believe I am better positioned for this job as a senior business analyst for Jacint Solutions. Lastly, when I'm not engaged with solving business problems, I enjoy spending quality time and playing pretend with my girls. And this is the little insight I have for you as a business analyst over 60 years. I'm happy to answer any questions you have for me.
What's the expression for?
I just realized I wasn't reading word for word, so that's why.
Ola, why were you laughing as well? Are you in the same boat as
Yeah, she already knows, like she knew where she messed up. So she couldn't leave it in her face.
All right. Great work. We just need to remove and that's a little insight. It's too serious. That was it about me.
Okay.
Ola and Taya, thank you so much. I'll be more than happy to take more questions now. Something like that.
Okay.
Great work, Grace. Gift ready? Ready? Tolu, ready? We need to finish right at 8 today. So if you guys are not ready, I'm going to go to the last bit.
Taya, I can go now. Oh, let me just move out to yeah. Should I proceed?
Yes, please.
Okay. Now, in terms of how I intend to support Lavan, I believe my strength in gathering requirements and not just doing that, but to dig deeper into the why behind them will be a plus to the current CRM project mentioned at the start of the interview. When gathering requirements, I take time to understand the root business problem, not just the surface level request. I found that this helps deliver solutions that actually stick and create impact. I enjoy connecting the dots between stakeholders, systems, and the outcome, whether it's streamlining a manual process or supporting teams through change. I'm very detail-oriented and I thrive when I contribute clarity and structure to complex projects. Lastly, when I'm not deep in BA mode, I'm probably out walking to clear my head, listening to music or experimenting in the kitchen. It helps me stay grounded and creative. Well, this is a glimpse of a little bit about me and what I've been up to as a BA in over 5 years. I am now open to further questions.
Great work. Great work. You know the saying, eat all you can, but take only what you can eat. How you want to support them is too plenty. That's the old pitch. That's a lot. It's like repetition. And guys, you don't just want to talk about like maybe requirement gathering. Look for one key thing that I mentioned that is very important to them. So generally with this, I would probably stop at, like this is where I would stop.
Okay.
I won't go into da 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 yada yada.
Okay.
Because you probably would have even said it during the question that they will ask, like you would still say, but you can't spend time like that, otherwise you bore them to death and it is too scripted.
Okay.
Other than that, good. I'm probably out working to clear my head. They might think you're depressed.
Okay.
You know, you can. I enjoy going for a walk. It allows me to stretch. Health and fitness is super important to me. So when I'm not busy working, you might find me taking a walk at like something like that, rather than clearing my head. They'll think you're depressed. All right, that's my 2 cents.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I got 2 more minutes. Who's ready? Food on the table.
I am.
Henry.
Yeah.
When you're ready.
Sorry, I can't come on camera this time around. At this point, Tayo, I would like to share how I can add value to Epiwa. I am confident that my proficiency in analytics, agile methodologies, and visualization will enable me to effectively contribute to the organization's goals. And finally, on a personal note, I love doing athletics while out of professional business analytics analysis work.
Great, great. Well done. Nice and brief. Well done. Who else? You gotta put some emotions though, Henry.
Yeah.
Gift not done?
Yeah, I can try, but I feel as if I don't have enough details. I just kept it short and simple, but let's look at it together. Then you can give pointers. I can just start with the last two. Yeah, yeah. So, okay. So one of my favorite quotes is "Content is king." Hence, while leading initiative, I always try to understand the content of all stakeholders. We have meaningful stakeholder engagement, business analysis, planning, and monitoring. I've also used tools such as Jira, Visio, and Confluence to effectively manage my collaboration while working with teams. For Commonwealth, I believe I would be a great addition to your team as I have a proven track record of meeting objectives and keeping stakeholders satisfied with my projects. Lastly, I'm a bit of an anime buff. I enjoy watching anime series, and also I'm a bit of a lifestyle buff as well. That's a bit about myself. I'm happy to take more questions if you have.
Okay. Well done. This line,
Which one?
I don't like. Very generic. And it negates what I said about the company, not about what you think you can do or about your proven track record, about what they want and how you can give it to them. Okay. So please fix that wording so you can always plug in the wording in there. Go to Seek and look at a job description and you plug that in. And when you're talking about lastly, when you're not busy working, whatever that jazz is, has to be some emotions because it's light, it's, you need to put some personality in there. All right, amazing. Okay, cool. I'm going to go to the last bit and just talk to you.
Michael.
That? Mavis? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's go. When you're ready.
At this point, Tayo, I would like to dive quickly into how I intend to support Jacent Solutions. I believe my strong proficiency in understanding business requirements and stakeholder management would contribute greatly to your organizational goals. Lastly, when I'm not playing BA, you'll find me reading books, watching movies, dancing, and listening to music. I'm open for more questions. Thank you.
Sweet. I'll probably change BA, playing BA to when I'm not busy working as a BA, something like that. So they don't get confused. Like, what you mean playing BA? Is that also a hobby?
Okay.
All right, cool. I would go very quickly to the slide and then we can talk about the last bit of things. All right, we've come to the end of the structure for the elevator pitch. So well done, everyone. I hope that we have all taken one or two things in here. I know there's been a lot of information today, and to be honest, I can understand where you guys are coming from. But I wanted to very quickly, just talk about the last bit. We've spoken about what happens at the beginning of an interview. Let's talk about what happens at the end of an interview, which then ties everything together. Typically, at the end of every interview, interviewers would say something around, "Thank you so much, Mavis, for spending the time today with us. It's been absolutely amazing getting to know you, getting to learn a bit more about your experience. We were wondering if you've got some questions for us." That's typically how they say it. And you, Grace, would then say something like, "Yes, absolutely. I have loved every moment spent here. It's been really great learning about your company and also amazing, just getting to share a bit more about my experience and how that aligns with this position. Yes, indeed, I do have a couple of questions, if that's fine." And then go, "Yes, please go ahead." Guys, not, "Tolu, do you have any questions, bro?" "Yes, I have. What is success? What does success look like in this company?" "No, thank you. No, I can't like you're fighting." Tell me. I see you're smiling over there.
Yes.
Not the one that they ask you, "So we've really enjoyed learning a bit about your experience. Do you have any questions for?" "Yes, I do. What does success look like for someone in this?" You just go like that. Thank them. Even breathe a bit. Guys, are we together? So please write that down wherever you need to write it. They ask you, "Do you have any questions for?" You don't just say yes and jump right into it. They're watching all these things. They are watching all these things. They are looking at every single thing that you do, how you structure your words, how you say it, your body language, every single thing they're watching. Yes, thank you so much, Tolu. I have absolutely loved every moment spent here today. It's been really great as well sharing with you a bit of my experience in the last couple of years. I guess I might throw my first question at you, Tolu, if that's okay. Mention the name of the person that you want to answer the question. If there's three of them, make sure you throw something at the three of them. Okay, guys, are we together? Make sure you name them. Ola, Mavis, Temi, whatever. I guess my first question would be, just wanting to get a bit more understanding about the role and what the expectation is, as I am very outcome focused. So yes, I'll be throwing the first one at you, Tolu, if that's okay. What do you think are the most important things that I can accomplish in, say, in the first 30 to 90 days in this role? Don't just ask the question like, "So what will I accomplish? What do you want me to do? What's your culture like?" Add a bit of razzmatazz. Thank you so much, Mavis. I was just wondering from an outsider point of view, what would you say is one attribute or one thing that attributes to the organization's success that someone on the outside would not really know? You would throw them off with that question. Like they'll be like, "Bro, that's an excellent question over there. I've never heard that before." I change these questions year on year just so it's refreshed and it's different and all that stuff. So you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is not possible for your memory to fail you to not remember at least 3. So please look at this. Maybe you're smiling. Look at this. Grab sticky notes. Write the one that you like. 3 of them. Write it out. Paste it. Where do you go the most in your house? Kitchen and bathroom. Paste it there. So when you're brushing your teeth, you're looking at it. Record it on your phone and stop listening to Omale and Davido. Listen to your own voice. Stop listening to, what's the name of this artist? I don't know them. Anyway, those artists, right? Stop listening to them. The only exception is if you're listening to maybe more religious songs that can uplift your faith. But if you're listening to secular songs, you're not allowed to listen to your voice. Your voice is sweet as well. Record your questions the way that you want to ask it. Remember, if you guys come to interview prep and I say, so Mavis, have you got any questions for me? I say, Tayo, you've answered everything. I will come and fight in South Australia again. Or that I throw a question at you and say, none for now. Ha! If I hear none for now, or I hear, yes, I have question. So Tayo, how will be sorted be measured for me in this position? I will look for your address on my CRM and come to your house. Guys, please choose anyone. So Timmy, thank you so much. I guess my first question would be, how would you say this role has evolved? And how do you see it continue to evolve in the future? Like, choose the ones that you know you're comfortable to say. Remember this wording. Eat all you can, but only take what you can eat. I love that restaurant quote because they're like, eat anything, but remember, only take what you can chew. Don't just take everything because they will charge you after you finish. If you don't finish your food, you pay for the ones that you wasted, which I think is really good. And I think it's a really good theory as well. In this case, choose anyone that you love. If you look at the ones on the right-hand side, I wrote them in a conversational way. So I said, thank you, Setosin. I guess my first question is, you can see how I wrote them because I want you to see how to say it, right? I said, I'd like to find out, Tayo, how did you get started in this role and this industry? What about this organization makes you want to stay here? Guys, recruiters love to talk about themselves because nobody asked them. People love to talk about themselves. So if you ask them, what about this organization, Ola, would you say has made you stay in this company? Maybe you want to tell me, what exactly do you brag? What do you brag the most about when you speak about this company with your friends? They're like, oh, that's a good one. So I want you to choose anything. There are more questions in some of the things that I will share with you. So you're swamped with a lot of resources. I beg you, please check the slide when I send it to you. I'm also going to send you an ebook that has helped lots of people to ace their interview. From Adewumi to Shima to Oma to Lado. I created that ebook from a place of, how can I replicate myself? If I'm not there, how can people know how Tayo might answer this question? That's why I created the ebook. And I'm giving to you guys for free. It has everything and it's done in a conversational way. The book is like I'm talking to you. That's how I did it. And I leveraged my experience, the things that I've worked on. So you're going to get everything in mail today. Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Amazing. Thank you all so much. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes back.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Tayo.
Thank you, Tayo.
Thank you, guys. I really want to see you guys thrive and excel. Please, your elevator pitch, you would find 3 different versions of elevator pitch. There's one in this PowerPoint, and there's 2. There's an advanced one. There's one that will get you the job. There's one that will make them feel like, bro, whoa, I need to give this girl the job. I could be crazy not to hire her. Choose the one that you like. But what I'm looking for is fluency. Fluency. I want us to show personality, guys, please. You can't talk to a recruiter and be like, yeah, so thanks. My name is Gift, and I've been a business analyst for 5 years now. And in those 5 years, I've had the opportunity to work across different industries, including health, education, and finance. And also talking about some of the initiatives I've been a part of, I have had the opportunity to work across complex, multiple initiatives, which include CRM, process improvement. I've done a couple of data migration initiatives as well. It's okay, but it's bland. No smiling, no expression. It's just like bland. She just wants to talk. switch your emotions, switch expression, get serious. When I'm talking about my skills and the things that differentiate me, you want to smile. When you're talking about what you love doing outside of work, you want to smile. Take pauses. If you're too fast and they can't hear you, typically what happens is they make a note as you're talking. If you're too fast, they can't make a note. When you're done, they have nothing to look at. What did Taya even say in this interview? Nothing. Goodbye, God bless. Because they couldn't jot. Because you were either too fast or too slow, and it's so boring, and you lost them. And you're just like, yeah, out of courtesy, we'll stay here. But you lost it right from the moment you open your mouth. But you're in luck. We're going to fix all of those things. Even if the personality will not come, it has to come. You don't have a choice. It has to. And it comes with practice. So this weekend, I'm giving you 2 tasks. Firm up your pitch. Put it in a place where you can start to talk about it. Then start to record. Grab your phone. How many of you are content creators in the room? I know all of you. I see you guys online. Content creators. Grab your phone. You don't need a ring light. This is the cheapest content to create. You do not need any phone holder. Grab the phone. Record yourself. You say, if you look at yourself, like, Tayo, are you fighting them? This expression, sometimes people talk, but what they're saying doesn't match up with the expression on their face. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? Where you're like, is it something of joy? This person is talking like that, and you frowned your face. Like, I even thought someone died. If you ever felt like that, I talk to a lot of people, so I'm always like, I'm sorry, like, were you trying to share some good news with me? And you just shared it casually. When I'm jumping off all over the roof, like, hey, the Lord has done it finally. And you're just sharing good news like that. Guys, so I need expression. That's how recruiters will connect with you. They will love you. Like, that was a really great interview. Do not be an energy sucker. Please. Don't go to interview and suck people's energy. They'll be like, gosh, that Tayo girl. Woo, I couldn't wait for that session to end. She was so, she's good, but she just had low energy and just drained me. I've been in meetings before that I was more tired than where I even came. I'm just talking, I'm not doing anything, but the way the person, I'm just like, oh my goodness, just pretend do something. Like, just wow people. Guys, you only need to, interviews, even if it's for 30 or 45 minutes, what happens is they spend the first 5 minutes doing plenty. We enjoy, we're really happy that you're here. They talk about the company and all that, yada, yada. At the end of that interview, they give you about 5 to 8 minutes to do your stuff as well, ask them questions. So 10 out of 30, that's 20 left. So typically, like, you're spending 20 minutes with them. Surely you can pretend for 20 minutes. Surely. Ola is like, yeah, that's possible. And even if it's a 45 minute, they spend like the 5 to 8 minutes introducing themselves. They give you like 10 afterwards. So that's about 15 out of 45. So technically, you only have like half an hour left. By the time you go through your pitch, you go through project, by the time they go through all of these things, you're done. Surely you can put up some front. You're there already. The best presenters win, not the most technical people. That's why I don't really care, like, you put in plenty English. It is not IELTS. I don't want plenty English. I want quality, strong point that is selling you. If you look at your pitch and like, is this line selling me? I'm just giving them English. Remove. Sell yourself. In the guide I'm going to share with you, it has some likely questions as well, but don't delve into those right now. I want us to do one step at a time. Perfect your pitch and build your resume using the template I will share with you. Next week, we are delving into project. And that one requires concentration too, because project is typically the second question. So Mavis, do you want to tell us about some of the initiatives that you've been a part of? You have to tell them types of project that you've worked on. It's like you go and meet a fashion designer and won't you ask them, so what type of styling have you been doing? Is it bridal styling? Is it baby christening? Is it birthdays? Like, would you guys ask? If you're getting married And the person says, oh, Tayo, actually, I've never done anything bridal in my life. And your budget for that wedding is like maybe 30 million. Are you going to ruin your clothes for? Won't you run away? This person does not have experience doing bridal. So that is their project. That's their portfolio. It's the same thing. If they say, Tayo, actually, I'm really, really good. I'm a really good stylist, but I've only really done for children and for birthdays. I'll say, that's really good. That's really good. God help me when God blesses me with children, I'll come back. But until then, I'll go and look for someone with bridal. Like that's what you're going to say to them. That's what recruiters are trying to look for as well with your portfolio. So they want to understand, okay, Mavis has worked on this type of project before. Okay, cool. She'll be good for this. Wow, we're really in luck. Like we cannot let Grace go. We have to hold on to Tolu. We have to hold on to Timmy. Do you guys understand? So next week we'll teach you on some project that you can talk about and also get you to start to think about some of the platforms that you guys have used before at work. Like Anne was talking about LinkedIn. So if you've directly interfaced with a LinkedIn platform before, then we can talk about LinkedIn because you've used it. Even though you didn't build it, you've used it. So you know about it very, very well. And you guys can start thinking about any platform as well that even though you didn't build it, you used it, right? Maybe at work, some of you guys, there's no way if you've worked in banking before, like you guys are using some form of CRM to manage your customers. If it's teller as well, everything is system led. Please, I don't want to hear we use paper and then we move to system. It's 2025. That type of project will not work. So don't come here we were using Excel. We're not going to accept that type of project. If you want to get a 6-figure job, you're not going to come and talk about we're using paper-based system, paper-based rather, and now we move to system. That won't fly. All right, I'll let you guys go. 3 minutes past. Does anyone have any questions? Any questions? All good? All right, great, amazing. Been a pleasure riding with you all. I hope you all have a lovely weekend and take care of yourself. If you've got any question, one Slack message away or one email away or one phone number away, one phone call, whichever rocks your boat. All right. Goodbye and God bless.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you.